leaving the depot, it's your responsibility to make sure that your vehicle is in a fit and safe condition for use. The driver should carry out some very basic and elementary checks. Firstly, he should check that the handbrake is applied, and then that the bus is in neutral gear. He should then adjust the seat to a comfortable driving position, and then adjust the position of all 3 rear view mirrors. In Ireland today, a driver encounters a wide variety of road types. We'll therefore divide our video into 4 sections: normal main road driving, dual carriageways, country roads, and town driving.
Check your mirrors, right hand and left hand. Indicate your intention and move to the left of centre of the road into the filter lane. Keep a check on your left hand mirror as traffic will be passing you on that side. If the road is clear, proceed with the move.
The lorry is throwing up a lot of dust from the roadworks, making it difficult to see. This is a fairly common situation in Ireland during the summer months. As your visibility is restricted, stay well back.
Here we are driving along, keeping well into the left. There's a continuous white line. That Mercedes didn't have to cross the white line to pass us, because we were well in on our left. A signpost on the left. There's a guarded checkpoint ahead. First looking in our mirror, we move out to the centre of the road in order to avoid hitting this sign and await instructions from the Garda. He tells us to move on, so we zigzag our way through the checkpoint. Tarring in progress. Here's a flagman on the left hand side. Seems to be a little bit confused, not too sure what to do. Here's another flagman in on the left. I don't know what he was doing, but he's not doing his job either. In a situation like this, we have to pull hard into the left and allow the truck to pass us.
The general rule is that you should travel down a hill in the same gear as you would use coming up the hill. Above all, be prepared. Slow down. A warning sign reminds us to check our brakes. Slow down gradually. Traffic lights ahead at the bottom of the hill, and at the lights stop with great care and engage the handbrake. Dual carriageway driving is an art in itself. It is surprising how many drivers there are who do not know how to use a dual carriageway properly. As a general rule, you should drive in the left lane except when overtaking. Roundabouts are placed in strategic positions to control traffic flow. In our first example, we're approaching the roundabout from this direction, and we wish to leave it here.
Having first checked that the road to the right is clear, we move off, staying in the left lane, past the first junction, indicate, and move off at the second junction.
This time we'll be leaving the roundabout here.
Here we approach the roundabout in a right-hand lane. Keep to our right, allowing the traffic to filter to our left. When the road is clear, move off into the right-hand lane, past the first intersection. While moving past the second intersection, indicate to the left, move to the left lane, and proceed.
This time we'll be leaving the roundabout here.
Check that the road from the right is clear. Stay in the left-hand lane. Past the first junction, we pass the second junction, indicate, and leave the roundabout.
This is a fairly typical country road that many drivers have to encounter every day. No road markings at all, and the bus takes up most of the road. Approaching a hill, and we cannot see what is on the far side, so we must proceed with great care. In the distance we can see a car approaching, across the hill and into a valley. Here we see on our side a car obviously broken down. This could have led to a nasty situation. Because we were taking care, we have plenty of time to stop and allow the oncoming traffic to pass. This is a slightly wider country road with road markings. In this case, a double white line. Always stay well into the left-hand side and watch for signposts. Here is one which is becoming more common in Ireland: accident black spot. This is a part of the road which has been designated as extremely dangerous and should be approached with care. Another typical scene: a tractor holding up traffic. Because of the continuous white line, we may not pass. Don't even be tempted. Wait for a broken white line when the road is clear and it's safe to pass. On all kinds of roads in Ireland, it's possible that at some stage you will meet an overhead bridge. The height of each bridge is usually shown, and at a time like this it's important that you're aware of the height of your vehicle. A double-decker is approximately 14 foot 6 inches high, while a single-decker is approximately 10 foot 6 inches. Another danger to look out for are careless cyclists who take wide turns.
Here we are approaching a small town that many Bus Eireann drivers would pass through every day. Vehicles parked on both sides of the road. Up ahead we see an obstruction, a wide lorry, obviously delivering to the shops. He has his flashers going. Approaching a car and an articulated truck. As the obstruction is on our side of the road, we must give way to oncoming traffic. No more traffic coming towards us. Check our mirrors, indicate, and pull out by the obstruction.
Approaching a set of traffic lights, and we intend turning right. The van in front of us has the same idea. Check our mirror. We move into the right filter lane and wait instructions from the lights. You'll notice that on these lights there are two possible green indicators. One for traffic travelling straight and a filter light for traffic turning right. But remember, approaching traffic has the right of way. Watch for carelessness and sheer bad manners. We'll wait for the green arrow and proceed. At this set of lights we again intend turning right. Unlike the last set of double lights, the main light is a green arrow for traffic going straight. In this case we cannot turn right even if it is safe to do so. We must wait for the green arrow pointing right. In town driving, we must always be vigilant and expect the unexpected. Pedestrians in general have little regard for traffic when they're shopping, so we must think for them as well. Here are just some examples of hazards you can expect to meet in your everyday situation. In this short road space we have 3 sets of traffic lights. We intend going to the last set and turning left. Passing through the first set, the second set are also green, as is our left arrow on the third set. The lorry, you will notice, is blocking the box junction. Having put on our indicator and checking our mirror, we move to his left into our filter lane and proceed. What is the procedure when you wish to turn right at a junction and the approaching traffic also wishes to turn to his right? The lights are green. We should do a wraparound and not as the car in front is doing. Move to the centre and hold the crown of the road. After the van moves, proceed with the movement. Then, approaching lights, and this time we want to turn left. No problem, you might think. Unfortunately, it's a very tight turn, and the maneuver must be planned well in advance. Some drivers may say that we're being greedy, but unfortunately, if we are to negotiate the turn correctly, we must straddle 2 traffic lanes, keeping away from the near side. Check mirrors, and on the green, negotiate the turn. The principal function of our buses is, of course, to carry passengers. The procedure for picking up passengers never varies. Pull well into the stop, having first checked your mirrors and indicated. When the bus has come to a complete stop and the handbrake applied, open the door. When the passenger has paid his fare and has sat down, you close the door.